recognized today as we speak throughout the United States, and we need to acknowledge it ourselves as Arkansans. As I pointed out earlier, there are still statistical positions that put us at the bottom. The per capita number of bachelor's degrees is one example. Our health rankings and childhood obesity are another example. There are still many mountains for us to climb. We are still woefully inadequate in so many areas. But I told Boys State 2 years ago, and I started using it ever since. I told them that if they hadn't been guilty of it, certainly their parents were guilty of it. I have been guilty of it, and I'll bet you almost everybody in this room has been guilty of it. And that is that old trite phrase that we used to say all the time, thank God for Mississippi. Have you said that before? Well, it's inappropriate anymore, people. You say you're irritated that Maryland's first in educational rankings and we're only sixth. You say that you're irritated that we only created 26,000 jobs in the midst of the worst recession instead of 36,000 jobs. Set your goal higher. Understand who you are. The rest of the country knows. They're taking note of what's going on in Arkansas. Arnold Schwarzenegger, before he left office earlier this week, would have given anything to be in Arkansas' shoes fiscally, and so would 46 other states. It's up to us to realize our own potential and to continue this momentum and to carry our state's mantle. Let's position ourselves so that long after we are all gone, Arkansas will still be advancing, still be rising, and will remain admired throughout the country and throughout the world for our progress and for our great people. I am a product of the General Assembly. We will have our fights and our disagreements and our discussions as we should. But I am jealously respectful of who you are and what you represent. I spent 20 years in the General Assembly and loved it, and still do. You are the first branch of government established by our founding fathers for a real good reason. You're in charge of the public policy and the money. All of us must work together. The judicial branch and the executive branch stand ready and willing to work with you, but as the first branch, you are who our founding fathers thought of first. And I have tremendous respect for what you do and what you go through. I've sat where you sit. I've taken the phone calls and the letters. I've been misunderstood and, unfortunately, oftentimes been understood. Together. Let's put our head on the pillow when all this is done and say, we left it better than we found it. That's our charge. That's our responsibility. God bless you and God bless the state of Arkansas.